this is Matt with Operation Awesome Life, and getting really excited for this new product launch called the Job Quit System, which is actually launching tomorrow, January 7th. Today's January 6th, and I was blessed to be able to get a demo version so that I could give you guys a demo and tour of the Job Quit System and show you guys the inside of what's it going to everything that's going to be included in the Job Quit System. So first of all, I just went through the introduction video here, and I am really excited about this. Basically, the gist of this system is to learn how to create your own digital products. And through selling your own digital products, you're also going to be able to build an email list and your relationships with your customers. But I want to show you guys this introduction video because I think it gives a really good description of the product itself. So let's go ahead and take a look at that.
Hi, Matt Porter here from KnowHowToProfit.com and the K2P Academy, and welcome to the Job Quit System. Firstly, I want to thank you for investing in this product, but more importantly, for investing your time. In the not too distant future, I want you to be able to look back on this as the moment that changed your life forever. What I'm about to share with you is the complete system for creating passive income that will let you quit your job and keep your income. By now, you're probably wondering who I am, so let me introduce myself a little bit to you. I'm a family man from Melbourne, Australia. Live in a beautiful city. It's got a great lifestyle. We've got food, wine, and lots of art and culture, music. I've got two gorgeous daughters that I'm very, very proud of, and of course my very loving and supportive wife, so I consider myself to be very, very lucky. Before we get too far into this, however, I do have a bit of a confession to make. You see, I haven't had a job for almost 20 years. During that time, I've been a self-employed consultant, and I've been helping businesses large and small to grow their sales and cut their costs. In fact, in the last 5 years, I've helped my clients to create over $25 million of success in their businesses. But what's great about that is that being an independent consultant gives me the freedom to see my family, choose the work I do, put my kids into good schools, to travel, to live the life I want. And by the end of this course, I want you to have that same power too. I want you to have the exact same freedom to choose those things for yourself. And that's why I'm just so excited to have you here, because I truly believe that what I'm about to share has the power to change your life forever. All you need to do is to put it into action. So let's talk a little bit about what you'll learn in this course. As you've probably already realised, the course is broken down into a number of modules, and each of those modules is for a key area of learning. The modules are Introduction, which is this module, Mindset, Audience, Offer, Automation, Outreach, and Action. And in this introductory module, what I'm going to do is take you through the big picture view of the entire system. That will give you a great way to get an introduction and to understand where we're headed. We'll cover what the Job Quit System is, and more importantly, what it's not. Who it's for, why this is such an incredible and exciting opportunity for you, what you need to put it into action, and how it all works when you put it together. So let's start with the basics. What is the Job Quit System? The Job Quit System is a time-proven, step-by-step passive income system. It uses many of the same principles that successful companies all over the world use to drive their businesses every day. In fact, there's people all over the world right now who are using this system to generate tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands, and in some cases millions of dollars every year using just this very same system that you're about to learn. But before we get into the detail of what the Job Quit System is, I wanted to take a moment to tell you what it's not. It's not a get-rich-quick scheme. It's not like one of those shiny objects that promises you that you'll make a fortune overnight. This is about creating a long-term sustainable business. It's definitely not a fad. This system is used by thousands of people worldwide to make anywhere from a few thousand to a couple of $1 million per year. And that's the way it's been for the past 20 years or so. Now granted, the system has changed and been refined over that time, but the fundamental principles remain the same, and that's what you're going to learn in this course. Now I need to clear this up right up front. This is not multi-level marketing or some sort of pyramid selling. You get to keep 100% of your profits, and there's absolutely no downline. It's not overly complicated or technical. In fact, you only need 3 web pages to make this work. If you can click a mouse and if you can send an email, you can make this happen. The Job Quit system is definitely not for scammers. In fact, one of the core principles of this system is creating long-term relationships with customers so you can sell to them again and again and again. And finally, it's not for the lazy-minded. There is effort involved, it takes work, and you will have to learn a lot as you go. So the question you need to ask yourself is, are you really finally ready to change your life? If you are, then let's get started. Now, the very core of the Job Quit system is creating your very own digital product business. Naturally, people will ask, what is a digital product? Putting it simply, a digital product is a video, audio, ebook, or software that can be downloaded online. It might surprise you to learn that these products are actually very easy to create and launch using simple and often free software. As I mentioned before, if you can click a mouse and if you can send an email, this is something you can do too. For those of you who may be a little bit scared of selling and sales, I've got some great news. I'll show you how you can get others to sell your product for you. Now let's take a look at why this is such an exciting opportunity. The size of the market for digital products is absolutely enormous. There are now more than 3 billion people with access to the internet. Those 3 billion people come online for these 3 main reasons. They come online for content, which might be information, entertainment, or education. They come online for commerce, which might be buying or selling goods or even trading goods, transacting, doing their online banking. Or they're looking to make a connection with others with a shared interest, which they might do through forums, social media, email, or even video conference. The great news is that by creating your own digital product, you can offer them all 3 things: content, commerce, and connection. And I'll show you how as we go through this course. So let's take a look at a simple example of the kind of money you can make by creating your own digital product. Let's imagine for a minute that you have a product that you're selling for $30. And out of those 3 billion people online, you can sell just 10 copies of your product per day. When you multiply that out, that's almost $110,000 per year. But it gets better. By doing this, you've also got yourself a list of 3,650 customers. These customers represent to you repeat business. Now imagine what could happen if you could create 4 digital products and sell just one of those digital products to each of those 3,000 people 4 times per year. Now, if those 4 products sold for just $30 each, you would make over $400,000 per year in sales. Think about that for a minute. That's an enormous opportunity from just selling digital products. Another great thing about this system is the startup costs are very low. Typically, to start your own store or bricks and mortar business might cost you anywhere from $20,000 to $200,000 or maybe even more. With this system, you can get started for less than $100. This entire system can be automated, so you can make money while you sleep, while you travel, but most importantly, you can make money while you do what you love. You'll have the freedom to choose what you do and when you do it. If there are things that you don't know how to do or that you're not very good at, you can outsource those to someone who does know those things very, very cheaply. There's no stock or inventory to manage. You're never going to have to make a large order that's going to affect your cash flow or indeed stock out and not be able to supply a customer who wants to buy your product. Digital products are online 24/7, and it doesn't matter how many copies you sell, you will always be able to deliver. Which brings me to another benefit of this system. You can create something once and sell it many, many times over. And the great news about that is your earnings are virtually unlimited. By putting this system into practice, you'll learn some skills. And once you learn those skills, you can apply them over and over again to create more and more wealth for you and your family. As you probably already know, anyone who's written a book or created a course instantly brings with them an aura of authority and influence. So this is a great way for you to create that exact same impact in your life and career. But one of the things I love most about this system is that you're genuinely helping other people to improve their lives. You see, you're not just selling a digital product, you're giving people skills and knowledge that they can use to change their lives. And of course, it's fair to say that every single one of us dreams of living the life of ultimate freedom. For each of us, that might be something different. For some, it might be travel or spending time with family and friends. Others might want to enjoy a hobby. and still others might want to serve their community or work with a local charity. But do you want to know the best news? You're already on your way to living the life of ultimate freedom. By investing in this course, you've taken action. And as I like to say, action gets traction. The more you take action, the easier it gets. And the good news about that is that success is not made up of giant leaps. It's made up of little steps along the way, and you've taken the first little step in the right direction. So let's talk about who the Job Quit system is for. Perhaps you're already in a job, and whether you enjoy it or you don't, say action gets traction. The more you take action, the easier it gets. And the good news about that is that success is not made up of giant leaps. It's made up of little steps along the way, and you've taken the first little step in the right direction. So let's talk about who the Job Quit system is for. Perhaps you're already in a job, and whether you enjoy it or you don't, the Job Quit system will help you create extra income over and above what you're already earning. And by creating this extra passive income, you'll give yourself a greater sense of security. And that sense of security will bring to you a greater sense of confidence, so you can go forward and ask for that raise or vacation time that you didn't think you could before. You won't have as much pressure on you if the economy changes, and you'll be able to do the things for your family and your friends that you've always wanted to do without having to worry so much about money. Of course, you can also use the Job Quit system to become self-employed and not have to worry about having a job at all. I was speaking to somebody recently about the Job Quit system, and they said, "Well, I don't have a job. How does this apply to me?" And my reply to that was, this is a fantastic opportunity. You're probably positioned better than somebody who has a job already, in that you can take advantage of your spare time, create something of value, and learn a lot in the process. By taking the initiative and creating your own digital product, it really does boost your credibility as a professional and as an individual. In fact, by doing this, you're going to learn so much, you're going to grow in confidence, and those things will help you, if you choose, to go and get a paid job. But of course, there's also the possibility that you could eliminate the need for having a paid job altogether. Now, if you're self-employed, you might be a freelance consultant, a builder, or a graphic designer. This is a great way to automate and scale your income. For many service-based businesses, there's only so many hours that you can bill in the day, and this is a fantastic way for you to get more out of every hour by having a machine working in the background for you, generating sales and generating new customers. And from those sales, you'll be able to grow your client base, which ultimately means you'll be able to earn more and work less. So let's go over the 5 key things that you need as part of the Job Quit system. There's 5 parts to the system that we'll go through in each of the modules. And the first one is mindset. Now, in the mindset module, we cover how to get motivated and how to stay motivated. We'll then talk about your audience. And these people are your tribe, or the people you love to hang out with, who'll become your prospects and customers. An audience is really a sizable group of people who trust you and who are willing to exchange money for the value you offer them. Which brings us to the offer. An offer is an irresistible piece of value and a means of selling and delivering it. Once you have the mindset, audience, and offer together, we'll go through automation, which is about creating a self-sustaining business that's easy to set up, practically runs itself, and can easily scale as customer demand grows. The final piece of the puzzle is outreach. And this is all about getting your offer in front of your audience. More importantly, it's about using leverage to get your offer in front of more of your audience than you ordinarily could by yourself. So that about wraps up the introduction module.
All right, guys, that wraps up that introduction video. Hopefully that was helpful and really showed you guys an inside look to what the Job Quit system is. There's a lot more here. And so I'm going to record a couple more videos to give you guys more of an inside look. And also make sure you go over to OperationAwesomeLife.com and you check out all of our awesome bonuses we're going to be giving you guys with the Job Quit system. All right, I'll be back for another video here soon. Talk to you later.